PR agent who will be part of this lawsuit. That was Blake Lively's. Blake Lively will be sued.
Like her creative suggestions. But what I do know and what I really feel firmly and strongly about.
Blake Lively then moved 11 days later to file a lawsuit. So now she has filed a lawsuit. And I don't think she ever wanted to do this. I think
we'd be hearing from all the women coming out of the woodwork who'd experienced him being creepy in the past, right?
The press tour is part of that pay package.
Right.
You have to show up with a smile on your face.
Blake Lively's ongoing legal battle with Justin Baldoni has taken an unexpected and dramatic turn, as her lawyer has shockingly resigned from representing her, citing ethical concerns and frustrations with her handling of the case. This development has sent shockwaves through Hollywood, raising questions about what really happened behind the scenes of the It Ends With Us production and the escalating legal drama surrounding it. The resignation comes at a critical time when Blake is already facing intense public scrutiny. Justin Baldoni, her former co-star and director on the project, has filed a $400 million defamation countersuit, accusing Blake of orchestrating a smear campaign to damage his career and reputation. The fallout from this legal battle has already tarnished Blake's once pristine image, but the sudden departure of her lawyer has added a new layer of intrigue and doubt to her claims. What makes this situation even more shocking is the public nature of the lawyer's resignation. Top legal representatives rarely distance themselves from high-profile clients in such a visible manner. But in this case, Blake's attorney not only stepped down, but also made it clear that ethical concerns were part of the decision.
She's a creative force. She's a genius. She was involved in every aspect of this production, and everything she touched, she made better.
Be polite to people who are not lobbing, difficult questions at you. They're softball.
This move has left fans and industry insiders wondering, did Blake cross a line in her efforts to win this case, or is this simply a legal strategy gone wrong? The video dives into the events leading up to the resignation, including the ongoing drama between Blake and Justin Baldoni, the growing credibility of Baldoni's allegations, and the impact this has had on Blake's reputation. Once celebrated as a Hollywood golden girl, Blake is now facing a wave of backlash, with fans and critics alike questioning whether her actions have been driven by genuine grievances or a calculated attempt to shift blame. As her legal troubles continue to escalate and Baldoni's case gains traction, Blake Lively's public image is at risk of unraveling completely. The resignation of her lawyer may be the tipping point in this high-stakes legal battle, leaving many to wonder, can Blake recover? Or will this be the moment that defines her career in Hollywood? The resignation of Blake Lively's lawyer has become one of the most talked-about developments in her legal battle with Justin Baldoni, sparking widespread speculation about what prompted such a drastic and public move. In Hollywood, where legal battles are often handled discreetly, it is highly unusual for a lawyer to step down so visibly from representing a high-profile client, especially one as well-known as Blake. The decision has cast a shadow over her case and raised concerns about the credibility of her claims against Baldoni. Insiders close to the situation have revealed that Blake's lawyer resigned due to ethical concerns and frustrations with her legal strategy, hinting that the actress may have gone to extreme lengths to paint Baldoni in a negative light. Allegations have surfaced that Blake attempted to manipulate the narrative through leaks to the media and exaggerated claims, tactics that reportedly made her legal team uneasy. The lawyer's decision to walk away from the case has sent a message that there may be more to this story than what Blake has shared publicly, leaving fans and critics alike questioning her motivations. The resignation has caused a public fallout, further damaging Blake's already fragile reputation. Fans who once admired her for her charm and relatability are now divided, with some defending her as a victim of media scrutiny and others accusing her of being manipulative and self-serving. Social media erupted with reactions, with many pointing out that a lawyer's resignation under these circumstances is rarely a good sign for the client. Meanwhile, industry insiders are speculating about what this means for Blake's case against Baldoni. Legal experts have noted that a lawyer stepping down mid-case is often indicative of disagreements about strategy or concerns over the strength of the client's position. For Baldoni, this development has been seen as a significant advantage, further validating his claim that Blake's accusations were part of a deliberate smear campaign. The resignation also highlights the growing imbalance of public perception in the case. While Blake has long been regarded as a Hollywood golden girl, her lawyer's departure has created a credibility crisis that Baldoni's legal team will likely use to their advantage. With her case now on shaky ground and the court of public opinion turning against her, Blake faces an uphill battle to salvage both her legal position and her reputation.
Right, he has to show he suffered real harm to his career and reputation.
To that end there.
Yep. And she's dressing in florals, and then she's going on this press tour, pushing her liquor line and her hair care.
The sudden resignation of Blake Lively's lawyer has inadvertently bolstered Justin Baldoni's claims, giving his legal team a significant advantage in their ongoing defamation battle.
Because that's what women who are trying to escape with their lives are worried about.
For months, Baldoni has maintained that Lively orchestrated a calculated smear campaign to tarnish his reputation and damage his career. While his initial accusations were met with skepticism from some, the latest developments have shifted public perception in his favor, adding weight to his claims that Lively's actions were rooted in manipulation and dishonesty. Central to Baldoni's case are leaked text messages and emails that allegedly expose Blake's true intentions. In these communications, Lively reportedly used flirty but strategic language, contradicting her earlier claims that Baldoni had created a hostile work environment during the filming of It Ends With Us. Instead of the toxic dynamic she described publicly, the texts suggest that Blake actively engaged in casual and collaborative exchanges with Baldoni, even praising his work on set. These inconsistencies have raised questions about the validity of her accusations, with critics arguing that she may have exaggerated her grievances to gain sympathy or control over the narrative. Another key piece of evidence involves allegations that Blake intentionally leaked confidential production details to the media in an effort to paint Baldoni in a negative light. Baldoni's team claims to have obtained records showing that Lively's camp coordinated with select outlets to frame Baldoni as unprofessional and controlling, which he argues was part of a broader campaign to damage his credibility. With Blake's lawyer resigning amid these allegations, many are speculating that the legal team may have felt uncomfortable continuing to defend actions that border on ethical violations. Baldoni's legal team has been quick to capitalize on these developments, presenting a stronger case with each revelation. By framing Blake's behavior as not just unprofessional but deliberately harmful, they have effectively shifted the spotlight away from Baldoni and onto Blake's potential misconduct. Legal experts have weighed in, noting that the resignation of Blake's lawyer could be a turning point in the case. If Baldoni's team can demonstrate that Lively knowingly misrepresented facts or acted maliciously, it would not only strengthen his $400 million countersuit, but also potentially expose Blake to further legal consequences. As more details come to light, Baldoni's allegations are becoming harder to dismiss, leaving Blake in an increasingly precarious position. With Baldoni's case gaining momentum, the spotlight is now firmly on Blake Lively. Her ability to respond to these mounting allegations and rebuild her credibility may determine whether she can salvage her career or face irreparable damage to her reputation. Blake Lively, once celebrated as Hollywood's golden girl, is now watching her carefully crafted image unravel before the public eye, thanks to mounting evidence and ongoing revelations in her legal battle with Justin Baldoni. Known for her charm, glamour, and squeaky clean reputation, Blake has long been a fan favorite, but the cracks in her public persona are becoming impossible to ignore. With her lawyer's resignation and Baldoni's allegations gaining traction, fans and critics alike are beginning to question whether Blake's behavior behind the scenes contradicts her public image. One of the biggest criticisms against Blake stems from her role in the adaptation of It Ends With Us. Reports have surfaced that Blake refused to read the source material for the film and allegedly interfered with major creative decisions during production. Insiders claim that she clashed with producers, attempting to dictate casting choices and even certain aspects of the script, despite having little experience as a creative decision-maker. This behavior alienated some members of the production team and raised eyebrows among fans of the book, who were disappointed by her apparent lack of interest in staying true to the beloved source material. Blake's reputation took an additional hit when it was revealed that she focused more on promoting her personal brand than supporting the film during press tours. Reports suggest that she prioritized photo ops and fashion statements over meaningful discussions about the project, frustrating co-stars and producers who felt her approach was more about self-promotion than collaboration.
Exactly, because she sued and now he has countersued. We all remember the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard.
Would you say, hey, I'm pumping, come in, let's run lines late at night?
Fans on social media began calling out her perceived lack of professionalism, with some accusing her of treating the project as a platform for her personal gain rather than a passion project. These revelations come at a time when fans are paying closer attention to authenticity in Hollywood.
Her case, how ugly that was, everything that came out, that's what we're talking about here if this actually goes.
Making it harder for stars like Blake to maintain an unblemished image without facing scrutiny. Public perception began to shift further when leaked texts and emails painted Blake as manipulative, undermining her claims of mistreatment by Baldoni. Critics argue that her attempts to control the narrative and discredit Baldoni have backfired, leaving her reputation more damaged than ever. As the backlash grows, Blake's once loyal fan base is now divided. Some continue to support her, insisting that the negative reports are part of a coordinated effort to tarnish her image, while others feel disillusioned by the mounting evidence suggesting that Blake may have been more concerned with power and control than the truth. With her credibility under fire and her public persona in jeopardy, Blake faces a difficult road ahead. Whether she can address the criticism head-on or salvage, her career remains uncertain. But one thing is clear: the days of her pristine, untouchable Hollywood image are over. The resignation of Blake Lively's lawyer and the mounting evidence presented by Justin Baldoni's legal team mark a turning point in what has become one of Hollywood's most dramatic and damaging legal battles. For years, Blake Lively has been viewed as a beacon of charm and professionalism, but her carefully curated public image is now at risk of permanent damage. With every new revelation, from leaked texts to allegations of manipulation, Blake's credibility continues to falter, and her ability to bounce back becomes increasingly uncertain. Justin Baldoni, on the other hand, appears to be gaining the upper hand, with his defamation countersuit gathering momentum and the public beginning to question the authenticity of Blake's claims. If Baldoni succeeds in proving that Lively's accusations were part of a deliberate smear campaign, the consequences for her could extend beyond financial penalties. Her reputation, once a cornerstone of her Hollywood success, could suffer irreparable harm, making it difficult for her to rebuild trust with fans, collaborators, and the broader entertainment industry.
Weird on our hands because this is crazy.
There was actually no allegation of harassment until the lawsuit was filed.
This legal battle has also sparked broader conversations about power dynamics in Hollywood and the dangers of weaponizing public narratives for personal gain. While the entertainment industry has seen its share of public feuds, the fallout from this case may set a precedent for how similar disputes are handled in the future. If anything, the situation underscores the importance of transparency, accountability, and authenticity in a time when audiences are increasingly skeptical of carefully managed public personas. As Blake faces the challenge of salvaging her career amid growing backlash, one question looms large. Can she regain the trust of her fans and peers, or will this case become the defining moment that permanently alters her place in Hollywood? For now, the future remains uncertain, but one thing is clear. This legal drama has already left a lasting mark on her career and reputation, one that may take years to overcome. Do you think Justin Baldoni is right? Or is Blake being unfairly targeted in this legal drama? Let us know your thoughts and join the discussion. For more updates on Hollywood scandals, celebrity legal battles, and breaking entertainment news, subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications. This case is still unfolding, and we'll be here to bring you every new twist and turn as it happens.